All right, here we are with another Woods Report. So we pull out our different topics that we talk about from Ready for Love. Because I'm ready. I'm ready.
To love.
Oh, is it to love or for love?
To love.
To love.
I had to look again because it
thought
could
it
be
was
ready
for
for
love.
love. It says to love.
Is it for real? I gotta change my thing.
It says
It's to
ready
love?
to love. See?
Okay, I gotta change
Ready
it.
to love.
I've been putting Ready for Love, y'all, on all of our videos. So I gotta change
Ready
it.
for love, ready to love.
Okay.
I guess people say it's all the same.
So I
Are you
changed it.
ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
So what's the topic today?
Basically, I want to go back to because each day, if you guys are watching it weekly, we're just giving you our little opinions on it. We pull out something that they've talked about or something that they had to address on with one of the singles, the male or the females, and one of the singles, and this may be why he's off the show.
That's the football player, right?
Yes. I didn't think he fit.
He was the best looking guy on there.
He was the best looking guy. He didn't fit.
No, he
didn't fit.
NFL football player.
I didn't think he fit black women.
He probably don't.
He really, to me, fit another race of women. Because the way he was even quirky, the way he talks.
Well, that don't have nothing to do with being black, but...
No, he actually, that's my opinion. I just don't feel like he felt with the sisters. He flowed with the brothers.
All right.
But one of the things that, his name is Devin, one of the things that Devin said, which is he's 32, that I want us to talk about a little bit more, because it kind of got a few of the ladies uneasy. He had a one-night stand when he was playing pro ball, and a lot of players probably do. But this one-night stand, she got pregnant. And one of the questions that the ladies asked, because that's you meeting and greeting and trying to look ready for love. You're trying to meet. You got kids. You're married. Ready to love. Yeah. Are you married? I mean, well, no, you're not. Were you ever married? Because they shouldn't be married.
Right.
Do you have any kids? And he said no.
Okay.
And then he kind of stalled, and then he went, well, I got one.
See, right there. Why'd you say no? So go ahead.
He said no right away. And that was with one of the ladies that was talking to him. That they were
That's
at the
red flag right there.
They were at the whirlpool area.
Wow.
Why you saying no right away?
Define kid. Do you have anything that came from your inside, your sperm that met an egg
and had
and
a
then
baby?
9 months later it popped out of her? You got one of those.
So he had to backtrack and say, well, yeah, I had a one-night stand. We didn't know each other, and she got pregnant. Now, I'm thinking as he's telling the story how they met and whatever, and the kid came out of it, he had a little, I think he said a girl. No, a 10-year-old boy.
Wow.
Well, one of the ladies sitting there going, 10 years old, are you in his life? And he was like, no. Are you trying to be in his life? No.
Okay,
he
let's
almost
talk about
made
this.
it like because it's a one night stand, she can go on and keep it.
But let's talk
because it was
about
a mistake.
Let's talk about it. Let me play the other side.
Okay.
Let's say you young, let's say you was young and you had a child or whatever, and you didn't want to have a child, but it's her choice, her body, her choice. But you don't want no children.
We talked about that before, didn't we?
I don't know.
If
you paying for it though, as long as you paying, giving her child support, I wouldn't want you. But I'm saying, is that wrong if the guy said, I did not want a child?
Well, the question that one of the ladies asked is, are you financially taking care of that kid? And he said no.
Oh, well then no, absolutely.
And that's why she said, I can't, for some reason, I can't receive that.
Yeah, no.
Even if you don't want nothing to do with him, don't want to raise him, because you don't know the mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like we knew each other. It was a one-night stand.
10 years old, and this boy, I don't think he's giving any money towards it, because he made it sound like he's not financially.
And he was a football player, and he couldn't give money towards the child.
So that was my question today.
Why they should have got rid of him that night.
Is it a turn off if you learn that a man is not taking care of his kids?
Yes.
Is it a turn off?
It's definitely financially. That's not even negotiable. You got a whole child out here, and you didn't even if she didn't even take you to court, you should have been paying some money on that child.
Now, let's look at the other side of this. We're hearing, even on TV shows and court cases, some men step up to the microphone and say they got 15 kids.
He can't.
They got
take care of
20
his.
kids, and you looking at him like, unless you selling drugs or something, or you a rapper.
Well, that's a whole nother
How you
thing.
got money to take care of 15 kids?
First of all, now you're talking about a whole nother subject.
Oh.
Because right there, it don't even matter whether he's taking care of them. Do you even want somebody that got 15 kids?
Well, some women do.
Yeah.
If he's making money in a illegal or
some women
illegal
just
way,
want them just because they famous and they want somebody
You
that's
think?
famous. They want that child to be a father.
'cause they was teasing,
that's
what's
famous.
his name that wears the turbans?
Who?
Oh,
Nick Cannon. I was like,
how many kids does
he
Nick
hasn't worn
Cannon
them in
have?
a while. That's what I'm like, who you talking
I
about?
know. That's how I remember
yeah.
him.
Yeah, Nick Cannon got 8 now, I think.
So, I guess.
But he's in his kids' lives, I believe. Yeah.
Is he in all of them?
Well, as much as he can. I think somebody said he finally said it's not possible. It took him 8 kids to realize you cannot physically be there for 8 kids.
Right.
You can't go to all the baseball games, the basketball games. You can go for 8 if they all in the same house.
Right.
But not 8 or 4 or 5 different households.
That to me.
You can't do that. You're gonna be on there on Zoom talking to your kids.
So, ladies, that's the question that you ask.
But the women, they had them with them.
Mm-hmm. And even a man. Think about it. If you're meeting a woman who, there are some women who fit that category, they don't have their kids anymore. They're either with her mom and she's taking care of them forever, or they're with their dad. What do you think about a woman who's giving up her kids?
I'm fine with it as long as everybody involved is okay with it. Because a lot of times, even when we saw on, what was that movie, Boys in the Hood?
Okay.
Remember, she sent him to go be with his dad.
Well,
Because
that's
she wanted a
different.
man. That's what I'm saying.
That's
It depends.
different. Okay.
Because a lot of times women will say, I want this boy, I want him to go stay with his dad.
As he gets older.
Just because he needs to. Or simply, she not together. So they got to
mental
go.
concerns. Maybe she's from prison.
Or
has
just,
something
they don't even
going
have to be
on.
that. She
What
may
would it
just
be? What would it be?
financially, she may financially not be stable. I'd rather have my kids be in a stable environment.
But when
than
you
to
still be involved with them, I'm saying giving your kids up.
No. I would still be involved.
Like that.
When you say
and
giving
I
up, you
always-
mean not
okay.
talking to them.
Well, I always go back to my old Bill Cosby show. Remember when Bill, the daughter, his daughter, Olivia's mom did not want her. She left her father.
Oh, yeah.
And had her and her
Denise
dad.
came
And
along.
Denise came along, became the stepmom. So people were questioning, why did Olivia's mom leave? Why did she not take on the responsibility, or they have split custody?
Maybe she didn't
She
want it.
left Olivia with her dad.
Again, I go back to saying I'm trying to play the other side.
Mhm.
Just like the man may say, I don't want any children, and you have it anyway. It could be the same thing with her. She didn't want to have an abortion, but she don't want to have a child.
Raise them.
I just feel like I can't be
So we
mad.
not judge them
I
if
don't
we're
wanna
trying to enter into their life as a boyfriend or girlfriend.
I don't want to judge if that's a moment in your time, in your life, where you might not be as proud of it. Maybe you were young.
Okay.
And now you're older.
You made a big mistake.
It's not
and
like
you realized it.
like you were 16 or 17 or whatever, and you let your mom raise it because you knew you was not ready to raise your child.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna judge.
Okay.
People have different things in their life, but what I will judge is if you purposely try to not be in that child's life later on, and that child wants you to be in their life.
Okay.
And
You're
you
still
push them away,
pushing them.
and it's like, or even if you do, that's fine. But you have to understand, if you meet somebody else, they may not be so quick to want to have a child with you.
Okay.
Because they may be like, you may not be the best person that I want to have children. Now, she can meet a guy who may not want to have kids. And live the rest of her life on, or he may meet a woman, that football player guy. He may meet a woman who don't want to have no more kids.
So, pretty much, that was Devin's story. Are we okay with you on time?
Yeah.
Because I have another Devin thing if you want to wait.
No, go ahead. We might as well go and put
Since
Devin
we
in.
on Devin at the age
Is this the end of
32.
Devin?
This is the last thing about
Then
Devin.
we don't have to talk about Devin no more after
No,
that.
because he's been X'd off.
Okay.
So some of the things I'm bringing up are things they talk about, but then some of these things the women may go, that's the reason why he needs to be off the show.
Well, right there, he should have been gone.
Well,
Go
this
ahead.
is another Devin situation. One of the girls that he liked, she invited him and other people to her house for Taco Tuesday. He's not really familiar with Taco Tuesday. He's never been involved with a Taco Tuesday. So that was new to him. He came empty-handed. All the other guys that were invited to the house, they had something. They had wine.
Something.
They had something.
He's an idiot.
So he came empty-handed and said, "Do you need me to help?" And
well, at least he said, "Do you need me to help?"
No. He said, "Do you need me to help?" He said, and she said, "Yes, if you can." He said, "No, don't go that far. You know, I may burn things. I don't know." Why would you say, "Do you need me to help?" And she's giving you how you can help, and now you backing away from helping. I knew right then and there he was just saying it. He didn't want to help because he was giving excuses not to help. I don't do well in the kitchen. I may burn something. I may mess this up. I may drop something. Anything that she could say, "Can you help?" He was backing away from it.
Take the garbage out.
But one of the things...
And don't let go.
I know.
Throw the garbage out and don't let go.
But one of the things that he was saying as far as he wasn't a cuddler, he didn't cuddle, he wasn't really a romantic person.
Of course not. He thinks about himself.
My question, would this be a turnoff to you looking to love if you notice that the guy doesn't bring anything to a place when you have invited him to? Little things like that.
That would not be, because some people don't understand. Some people not raised that way. They don't know about that.
Okay.
If you invite me to something, because we don't bring stuff. Sometimes I go to people's things, I don't bring nothing. Other people bring stuff. I'd be like, "Oh, were you supposed to bring?"
You know what? I don't know what. For some reason, I start asking. Hey, you want me to bring something?
But I'll help if you need me to help you.
Does that.
But if you need me to help you do something, I'll do that. That
do
part.
Something.
Yeah, that part. When he didn't bring anything, and then when
or
he said,
help.
"Do you want me to help?" And then when she tried to give him something he don't want, that's the turn off. See, I like guys, I don't have to ask you to do something. You see what needs to be done, and then you do it.
Right.
Don't come to me and say, "Do you want me to help you?" Just look around and see. Oh, let me take the garbage out. Oh, you know what? I noticed that, the dishes, you cooking and all. Let me help get the dishes together and help put that in the dishwasher or clean up or, I see you in here. You got stuff going on, and your guest is just hanging around. Let me go in there and entertain them and see what they need anything.
Or whatever. Okay.
Let me walk around and ask anybody they want something to drink.
So remember, these ladies are
stuff
looking
like that.
to love.
Why do I have to tell you what to do?
They're looking to love. You only got a short time to look and observe. One of the things that you do on these shows is observe, and see how they are really acting.
To me, these
and
shows
there's a camera,
right? And these shows are stupid to me because
it's really them. Too.
That's not you. Anybody gonna act different.
Producers can say, "Talk more about yourself."
Yeah.
And then the lady gonna go, "He brags too much about himself. He's too into himself."
And in real life, he would never say all of that. I wouldn't walk in the door and say, "Yes, so my name is Joe, and I was divorced when I was about 5 years ago.
And 500 pounds.
We used to argue, but we don't argue anymore. We're actually good friends, and we go every week. All of that crammed into the first 5 minutes.
We were watching Big Brother, and we were saying they must have talked to them for them to be. They must be planning on them getting off the show.
Yes.
Because we were saying, wait a minute.
They're giving too much information.
They're giving too much info. You almost like
always want it.
Anytime
somebody, I watch these reality shows, so I know when somebody get ready to get cut. Or I know when the producers want you to stay.
Yes.
Because I can tell by the way you talk, and I can tell by the way the other people talk about you.
Yes.
That they went in that diary room, and the producer said, "Well, is Jim really that bad? Is he really that bad?"
And then you come back.
Whereas before she was hating Jim, now she come back. Well, Jim really not that bad.
He's not that bad, girl.
That means the producer got
ladies, he is not that bad.
Or when it's time for Jim to get cut, then all of a sudden
pull it all out.
Jim is the worst person on the cast.
That's one thing about this.
Ask Jim, and they know what Jim won't do.
Right.
Ask Jim to cut up the tomatoes when you come over there. And they know darn well Jim said, "I hate tomatoes." So Jim comes in the door. "Is there anything you want me to do?
Cut these tomatoes.
Can you help me cut some tomatoes?"
No.
Why do you even want tomatoes? That's horrible.
Right.
Anybody that wants tomatoes,
ugly and Jim.
Well, she gonna get rid of him.
And when all the ladies are sitting around,
see, I can produce
and
this
nephew
show.
Tommy says, "Ladies, anybody that's really you're not vibing with Jim."
He didn't like tomatoes. Jim's lazy. Plus, I don't really like Jim. I was liking him at first.
Right.
Then I went in my diary room, and the producer said, "Do you really like Jim?
Do you really like him?"
Think about it. His nose is kind of crooked. You said you don't like men with crooked noses. Did you look at his nose again?
And he has these many kids.
So I don't
So you're right.
But you can produce these shows.
These are reality shows. So Ready to Love, how much are they ready? How much are they revealing of themselves? How truthful are they?
Yeah.
How real are they?
It's gonna get more. I think it's still gonna get. The more they get, less people, it gets more intense. So we'll have better commentary. Because people gonna be arguing. You know, the women gonna start arguing with each other. The men start flexing because they have like the same woman. We gonna be all on that. So all right, so we good. This will be a good season.
That's good.
This will be a good season.
I'm more involved in it now than I have in the past.
Right,
my mom and I watch it together.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so that was Ready to Love. Did you have anything else?
That was it. We just had to talk about Devin and some of the issues and how you guys would handle those.
And
same.
Devin is gone now. So don't forget to.
He's a nice looking guy, though.
Yeah.
Really
don't
nice
forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you get out there, and that's how this thing knows. It's a computer. It doesn't. It's not a person at YouTube that's looking and saying I like them.
Right.
No, it's a computer. He knows nothing but numbers. So make sure you subscribe if you like us. Make sure you hit like button. Make sure you share if you want to share with anybody. The computer loves it. So, all right, y'all. So that was another Woods Report. See you later.